Be proactive. Have the put the end in mind. Start with the end in mind. Yes. Put first things first. Think win-win. And then understand others for you to be understood. And then the sixth one is synergize. And the seventh one is sharpen your sword.
Is that half a point or 3/4? Wait. Let's do this democratically. Those who say half a point, raise your hands. Okay, you may put them down. Those who say 1 point. Well, since I have 10 votes, I can change things. No, I'm kidding. We'll give you 1 point. Which group is this? Oh, Krishna, put your hands together for them. Right, Tinashe.
Right, the first one is be proactive. The second one, begin with the end in mind. The third one is okay, I'll skip the third one, I'll go to the fourth one. The fourth one is think win-win. Then the fifth one is understand first to be understood. Then the sixth one is synergize. The seventh one is sharpen the sword.
Yeah, I think what I'll have to do is to be fair. I have to be fair to him. Because I said, sit down. Which group are you from?
Game Changers.
Game Changers, I'll give you half a vote.
Yeah.
And Tinashe, which group are you from? Amvis, I'll give you half a vote. Amvis, as of now, Game Changers have 1.5. Invincibles have got 5 points. Visionaries have 1 point. Winning Knights have got 2. Perfectionists have 1.5. Amvis has got 4. As of now. Right? Now, I would like every one of you to memorize this. I want them to be second nature to you, even in your sleep. I want you to know them, because when you memorize them, it's easy to apply them because they become part and parcel. All right, close your book. Let's start with you.
Be proactive.
Actually, so that we don't take too long. Let's go one by one. You say the first one, you say the second. Okay?
Be proactive.
No, there's nothing.
No, all right, okay. So you say all 7. Don't say the first one, just go through them, all the way.
Be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen the sword.
Hey, well done. Send an email. Right, go for it.
Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek to understand.
Seek first.
Seek first.
A lot of guys left the word first.
Seek first to understand.
And then
to be understood. Synergize and sharpen the sword.
Wonderful. All right, in the interest of time, the remaining ones will do it as a chorus. 1, 2, sing.
Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Synergize, sharpen the sword.
You are the best. You are better than the rest. All right, here is what I'd like you to do. I would like you to go back into your groups. We will look at each one of these one by one. But before we go, let's just understand this. What do you understand by the word proactive? When we say be proactive, what are we talking about? Who would like to share? Yes.
I think it's having initiated, not waiting for someone to tell you what to do, but to actually see what's needed to be done and taking action before saying stuff.
I love that. Put yours together. Anyone wants to add on to that or expand on it? Yes.
I think it also includes thinking ahead.
Thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thinking ahead,
Thinking ahead.
before the time, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much.
I think it involves taking responsibility
Taking responsibility.
of whatever's around.
Wonderful. Yes. And the last one.
To foresee.
To foresee. To foresee. It's kind of similar to what you were saying as well, eh? Yeah. Yes.
Maybe to use the words of Hannibal, we say it, we will make a way, we will find a way, we will make one.
Those are the words of who?
Hannibal.
Hannibal, okay, from history.
Yes,
We'll find a way or we'll make a way.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
That's someone who's practiced.
Excellent. Now, let's look at this. It's nice to discuss this as theories, but it's more powerful when we can relate them to real life situations. Can you discuss with the person seated next to you an example of a real life person that you believe was proactive or is proactive? Discuss with the person seated next to you. One example of a real life proactive May I hear from someone who has not yet spoken in plenary? Anyone who has not yet raised their hand and spoken whilst we are sitting here? Anyone? Yes. Your name again? Well,
Maka.
Well, Maka, you've been a contact of mine for a long time.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Share with us.
Okay, I wanted to speak about on the proactive. I want to discuss about the Dr. Shingemi Nyeza, about being proactive to ensure that the franchises like Mag and Bean and Ocean Basket actually come in Zimbabwe to run. This was one of his strategy.
Wonderful.
Proactive.
So he was proactive in bringing these franchises to Zimbabwe. Thank you very much. Great example. We love that one. Anybody wants to give us another example? Yes.
The president of Zimbabwe, Robert Mugabe.
President of the Republic of Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Head of state and government. Commander in chief of the I just want to be sure. Yes.
Well, he fought for his own rights, basically. He was not intimidated by the whites. Yeah, he stood for his country.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Great example. Right, so let's hear from you.
I want to add on that one on President. That he, even after independence, we will see that so many developments have taken place. For example, so many policies like the education policies, where we are actually the best country in terms of education in Africa. So I think so many developments like the hospitals.
Thank you very much. Excellent. Let's see a different person. Yes.
I just want to generalize and say every inventor out there, every person who's invented something has been proactive. From the Newtons, Isaac Newton, and the Wright brothers, and everybody who's invented something.
Has invented something.
Yeah, to the Steve Jobs and them, and the Mark Zuckerberg, and they've been proactive.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much. Good example. Right, Tafaz, was your hand up? Was your hand up?
Yes.
Okay, you speak because hey.
You are proactive.
Me?
Yes.
like how?
See, we're all here listening to you. You're helping us. You're putting something in our lives.
Which group are you in? I was also going to give a 10 points, nothing more.
It's so interesting. We just want to learn more.
Yeah.
You are very proactive. And you
Thank you.
deserve something like coming.
Thank you. I received. It's a good thing I'm dark-skinned. I would have turned pink by now. So thank you very much. Actually, you know, there are tidbits that I give you that might not be part of the syllabus. And I think this is a teachable moment. We spoke about confidence. Do you know one of the ways you can project or convey confidence is by engaging people? So like when you came in the morning, if you really wanted to show you're confident, you just go around, greet people, and chat with each person for a few minutes. What do you do? Just that alone shows that you're confident. Because the person who lacks confidence will just stand there. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to be people who go out there and greet people and engage people. That shows confidence. The other, the teachable lesson, is from what you have just done. When you are able to appreciate and verbally express appreciation for something, you convey a lot of confidence. And I've used this many times. I do management consultancy, and I get there, and I go to the receptionist, and I engage in a conversation with her, maybe the secretary. In fact, in one event, I had gone to present a proposal for some consultancy work, and there were other consultants seated there, all of them looking very serious in a nice suit. So I got there and I greeted the receptionist or the secretary, and I started just asking questions and chatting with them. The consultants who came after I had been there thought I was one of the bosses there. So they were like, morning, sir. Please take a seat. Now, things like that don't cost you money, they don't need you to be highly intelligent. Just be aware, just be mindful. When you've got that insight, you engage people that way. The other advantage of doing that, for example, if you're going to give a presentation like a talk, most of us don't mind talking to friends, right? Are you nervous when you talk to a friend? Even if they're 2, 3, 4, they're a bunch of friends, right?
Yeah.
But if it's strangers, it's a totally different story. So one of the tricks I use is I greet people as they come in by the door. And psychologically, I'm tricking myself into making me believe that these are friends. Because now we know each other, they're no longer strangers. This is well, we just walked in, I've said a word or two, how was your day? Day was fine. How's life? So you do that, you also start feeling confident in something. Okay? So those are some of the tricks you can use. Even when we did those exercises I give you, I'll be watching you. Right? There are people who, the moment you say we're doing speed dating, is that what the instruction there? Dashing and talking to this and this. Then there are people who are like, I hope someone picks me. And then there are people who are like, they will have to come to me. I observe, I will even tell you names. Because I observed when you're doing those exercises, you think I'm not looking, I'm looking at you. And I can see. The leader is the one who is proactive. You don't wait for things to happen to you. You don't say, you nyama. No, you go and engage people. That's what the leader does. Are we together? So you don't wait for things to happen to you. You happen to things. That's being proactive. Are we together? Yeah. Right. So, what I would like us to do, I'm thinking maybe this one I won't give you as a group exercise. We're going to just finish it whilst we're here. I would like you to think about yourself. We've spoken about His Excellency the President, Mother Teresa, Barack Obama, Strive Masiwa, Comrade not him, but oh no, we didn't talk about that. But we're speaking about all these different people. And he has been proactive in his own way. But the most important person to us right now is you. And for me, I would like to know as of now, looking at your life, where have you been proactive? What have you done that you can honestly stand up and say, in this context, I was proactive, I initiated this, I foresaw this, like Joseph in the Bible, I prepared for this. Yes, Ramawisa Mariam Beng Basatwani Vanavachu. For him, it's my wife, I don't beg. Abana Barrier. Israel is my wife. I'll be the change for Gumbure. But on a serious note, I want you to think about this and discuss with the person sitting next to you. What have you done in your life that you consider really proactive, that you're really proud of? You initiated it, you saw it through, or you are seeing it through to completion. You applied yourself. In fact, before you do that, let me tell you a little bit about someone who was uneducated, Zimbabwean, born in Rhodesia, could not read or write. And yet that person has created a legacy that is still benefiting people up to this day. Who am I talking about? Not you, Tapato. Maybe not you, Prosper. Who am I talking about? Honey? They're trying. Confidence. If you're going to be wrong with confidence. Say it loud.
Simon Muzenda.
Simon Muzenda. Let's put hands together for her. That's wrong. He could read and write. Maybe he wasn't eloquent in English, but he could read and write.
I think it's Joshua Nkomo.
Joshua Nkomo was very well educated. He was actually a teacher before he went into politics. Yes. All right, we're born before it was even Rhodesia. They were born free. Yeah, it was this one Rhodesia. Chinotipa can read, can write, can speak eloquent English. It's not aggressive English. Yes. Lopengula, that's before Rhodesia. Yes. Yay! Please stand up. Please stand up. Come forward. Let's clap for him. In fact, let's have a standing ovation. Let's take it. At this point, we now say, we are not worthy. Yeah, which group is this? I wanted it to be visionaries, so you can call me. No, I'm kidding. 1 point for perfectionism. So, Brenda, here is the deal. If someone who could not read or write could do what Jairus did, what excuse do you have for not achieving anything comparable to that? There's no excuse. So I want you to bear that in mind. But as of now, engage in a conversation with the person sitting next to you about the proudest moment when you have been proactive in your life. Share with the person sitting next to you. You've got 3 minutes to engage in that conversation. What's the purpose of your life?
I want to touch lives, especially the under 21 ones in the healthcare sector, most likely is what I do.
Wonderful. Ask me what my life purpose is. Ask.
What is your life purpose?
To help people discover their potential and create wealth. It's not I want, or maybe, perhaps, i.e., for instance. Your purpose must come out real strong, clear, confident, because that reflects what's going on inside your head. So there is no, well, no, that's your purpose. The purpose is your God-given reason for being. It's the reason why you were created. You chose the wrong one. No. Fine. Brenda, what's your purpose in life?
My purpose is to inspire others and to help whichever way I can. And I want to leave a great legacy for everyone that...
Don't want.
I am.
Oh, I am, yeah.
Yes, correction. I am going to leave a great legacy. And when you read on my biography, you will know I was the best woman who ever lived on earth.
All right. No, there's no wrong or right, but you actually discover your purpose in the field of service. Because purpose is ultimately about service to the rest of humanity. If you think my purpose is to have the biggest hammer in Zimbabwe and a big aeroplane, then you don't really know what your purpose is. Ultimately, your purpose is about service. And yeah, if that service remunerates you and you're able to earn a living that is above average, thank God for it. Okay? But the reason why I'm talking to you about purpose is that that is at the core of being proactive. When you're truly proactive, you start by searching for, finding out your purpose, and then you dedicate your life to that purpose. You know, the other interesting thing is that when you pursue your purpose, it is impossible. Can you all say impossible? Impossible. I can't hear you. Impossible. You don't know how to shout, do you? By show them. Say it loud enough. Say it.
Impossible.
Yeah! Fantastic Christmas. I'll tell your mother that Paila was making so much noise. She was telling everybody. Right, it's impossible for you to fail when you pursue your purpose. Because most of us are scared of failing. But when you're pursuing your purpose, you can't fail. It's impossible because that's what you're created to do. When you're pursuing your purpose, you move from the competitive to the creative plane. Plane, P-L-A-N-E. The level at which you're existing. There is the competitive plane where it's a dog eat dog, I've got to do better than so and so. There is the creative plane which is higher. It's a higher format of existence. So you can't fail because you're not competing against anybody. Who are saying nobody can do me better than me? Yeah, Alice. Nobody can be you, You are you. And that's the unique you. So it is of utmost importance that we discover our purpose. If you don't know your purpose, make it your purpose to discover your purpose. And keep searching for it. Right? There are a number of clues that will help you to discover your purpose. I think there's a manual you'll get. I put in it 15 questions that can help you clarify your purpose. I think you'll get a soft copy of the manual that goes with this course. So are we all clear? It is of utmost importance that you know your purpose. You commit it to memory. You refer to it all the time. This is the basis of prioritization. What do I mean by prioritization? Yes?
Things you put first, things you value.
Things you put first, things you value. So when you know your purpose, you know you've got only one life to live, unless you believe in reincarnation. Is anybody who believes in reincarnation? That when you die, you come back, maybe as an ant, as a goat. Right? You only have one life to live. And for that life, you have a specific purpose that you've been given. You also have specific talents that God has given you. Which talents you can develop to enable you to discharge your purpose fully. Right? Now when you realize that, you then realize also that your time is limited. I'm 47 years old. And I was doing the math the other day. And I thought to myself, if I lived to be 70 years old, how many days would I have lived? Before then, I used to think, it's lots of things. When I calculated, it was 25,500. Oh, that's not a lot, eh? And by then, I'd already squandered more than half. So, you then need to prioritize. Do what you're created to do first. It's far more important than all the other things. So when you know your purpose, you're much clearer. You are clear when you say, I will do this. You're also clear when you say, I want to do this, because it distracts me from my God-given purpose. Okay? So, purpose is important. Clarify, know it, short, sharp, straight to the point, exactly what you're created to do, concise. But what I'd like you to do right now is to decide on areas in which you're going to be proactive immediately after this workshop. In what areas in your life do you plan to be proactive? I will write it down. I'll give you a minute to do that. I want 2 people, maybe 3, to read for me what they're going to do. In what areas are you going to be proactive? Who would like to share with us? Your name again? Makomborero. Makomborero, you are the guy who came late yesterday? Yeah. Ah, wow, okay. Yes, it's good to see you. He was doing something. What were you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
I'm a volunteer at Help Age Zimbabwe. He was like,
how many of you do volunteering? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to have volunteer because I'm my place Bumba. I mean, actually, it's an organization in volunteer. Please stand up, all those who do volunteering. I don't want afterthoughts. I want pharmacies and mobile. Right. What do you do? Young people? Young people for others? Do you know, what's his name? No. Gadzirai. Trevor. Okay, so you're with Trevor. We know him. We hate to love him. No, we love him. Right. Help Age, and you?
Mother Teresa's home.
Mother Teresa's home. Mother Teresa's home. Like her real home in India?
No, there's one in Aberdeen.
In Aberdeen, in Avondale. Okay? No, not Aberdeen, Avondale. Mbari is in Aberdeen. Albany. You said Aberdeen, didn't you?
Sorry.
Okay, because there's a road called Aberdeen in Africa. Yes, and you?
I volunteer at Emerald Children's Home.
Okay, Emerald Hill.
CCPT.
What does that stand for?
Christian Community Partnership Trust.
Okay, how about you?
Kadasa Trust.
How about you?
Kadasa.
Kadasa. All right, listen, I'll give 1 point to your groups for this. So tell me which groups you're in.
Game changers.
Game changers! Who else?
Invincibles.
What's that?
Invincibles.
Give me another one. Yeah. All right, Invincibles. Yay!
Visionaries.
You know what's Invincibles? People are hating you because you're doing so well. And if you find people are always after you, it's because you're leading. Yes?
Visionaries.
Visionaries. We love visionaries. Yes?
Oh,
Visionaries. Oh. Should I give them an additional? Right. Yeah, but don't put them winning nights.
Visionaries.
Now I jump to create it.